What is going on, beautiful people? Thank you for joining me in another episode of Jeffrey Gamer Tutorials, one you don't want to miss, and it's coming at you right now.
Linking on my brain. Okay. Linking on my brain. I got linking on my brain. Whoa.
Alright, guys and gals, your boy Jeffrey Gamer here, back at you with another amazing graphics mod. And this tutorial goes out to my boy, Northcut. Northcut615, who requested the tutorial. If you saw my warrants video, then you saw the ReShade mod that I put into my Grand Theft Auto. Now that mod went along with Make Visuals Great Again, which I have linked in the description below. Um, so if you want it to look like how mine did, I don't know what the ReShade will look like with a vanilla copy of Grand Theft Auto, but if you have a decent graphics card that can handle Make Visuals Great Again, by all means, click that link below. Install Make Visuals Great Again into uh, your Grand Theft Auto, and then come back to this tutorial, and we'll install the ReShade, which is kind of simple. Okay, guys. Uh, this time, because I already have it in my Make Visuals Great Again Grand Theft Auto file, I have two other Grand Theft Auto files that I'll show you in a minute. As a matter of fact, I'll show you right now. All you're going to need for this is your main directory for the ReShade. For the Make Visuals Great Again, you'll need OpenIV and all that other stuff. So I'll link that too, how to install OpenIV. So if you don't have OpenIV, click the how to install OpenIV link down below, install it, then click the Make Visuals Great Again, install it, then come back to this ReShade video. You got it, guys? If you already have OpenIV, skip that one. If you want Make Visuals Great Again, check that out first, then come back here. Okay, guys? So to get to your main directory, as if you've been watching my tutorials, which I'm sure you have, but if you're new here, if you have Steam, what you're going to want to do is hit your local disk drive that you have it installed in. You want to go to Program Files, then you want to go to Steam, Steam Apps, and Common. Okay? Now this is where your Grand Theft Auto folder is going to be. Now, I got my phone going off here. Let me just turn the volume down on this. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know what graphics card you guys have. I don't know your processors, your hard drives, all that other stuff, okay? As always, folks, I'm just going to say it right now, and I'm just going to get this out there. Jeffrey Gamer is not responsible for your game files. All mods in this tutorial have been tested and work properly. I strongly advise you back up your files like I'm about to show you in case you make any mistakes. I also advise you watch this full video before installing any mods. Okay, guys, when you're dealing with graphic mods and that, it can get a little dicey, okay? Even though this is a simple install, I encourage you 1,010% to just please go to the file that you are going to install this mod into, okay? In our case, it's going to be this one. As you can see, I have NVE LSPDFR, which is Natural Vision Evolved. Then I have LSPDFR Make Visuals Great Again dash ReShade. So this is the one that I already have ReShade in. This file right here is my Redux, okay? I am going to install the ReShade. I'm going to show you how to do it for the purpose of this tutorial into my Redux. Who knows? Maybe the Redux with ReShade will look better than my Make Visuals Great Again with ReShade. I don't know. I've never done it. We're going to try it out, guys. So it will be tested in this video, okay? So what you want to do, whatever Grand Theft Auto folder you are going to install this in, you want to left click to highlight it, right click, copy. Go down here, left click, right click, paste. All right, guys? Strongly, strongly encourage you to do that before you get started. And what it's going to do, it'll bring up another folder right here that's going to say Grand Theft Auto V dash copy. Let it do its thing, okay? And once it redoes its thing, you can right click it and you can rename it, okay? And all you got to do is click it and then rename it whatever you want. All right, you can rename it Grand Theft Auto without ReShade. That way, if you make a mistake with the ReShade, you can just delete it, and then you have your same Grand Theft Auto folder that you had before you started this mod. Okay, guys? Strongly, strongly encourage you to do that. And if you've already done this and you don't feel like listening to this, I've got timestamps down below in all my tutorials now where you can just, click to whatever steps you want to get to. Okay, guys? So this is very important. Please, please, please back up your file. Okay? I warned you. I'm not responsible if you do something wrong. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. But some people trail off from the tutorial, or they think they know what they're doing and they put it in the wrong spot, or they do the wrong thing. Please, guys, trust me, back up that file. Okay? So once you got your main directory open, this right here, just go into your main directory. Actually, as a matter of fact, I don't think we are going to need this, but just minimize it just in case. Okay, guys? Next thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and click that link below that says, what is it? It's going to be ReShade. Sorry, my voice is going. I guess it jumped all the way over here from criminal justice. ReShade 4.6.1, and that is going to bring you to this page right here, reshade.me, and you're going to download it, okay? And once you download it, I think this took, actually, this is a newer version. It's going to be ReShade 4.7.0, which came out June 24th. I think the link that I got was from the tutorial I watched to install it. So go ahead. You're going to go down here and click Download ReShade 4.7.0. And what I am going to do is I am going to change that in my notes so I can put it in the description. 4.7.0. Okay. So as you can see, downloaded pretty quick, guys. So we are all set with the web browser. So go ahead and exit out of your web browser. And what you are, oh shit. All right. Didn't want to exit out of the web browser. So go to your downloads and you'll see it right there. ReShade Setup 4.7.0. Double click the ReShade setup after you download it. I forgot mine shows up at the bottom of my screen. Doy. What is that? Oh, okay. My smart screen is, I have my my antivirus turned off, okay? So you usually got to turn off your antivirus to make to install mods like this. I promise you it's not a virus. So go ahead and run it. And what it's going to do, I'm going to minimize this again, okay? So right now, all we have is this right here, guys, okay? The ReShade Setup 4.7.0. You're going to click here to select the game and manage its ReShade installation. All right, guys, so go ahead and click that. What this is going to do is this is going to bring up all of the Grand Theft Auto EXEs. You don't want to click launcher. You don't want to click, you see all the launcher ones that are here. You don't want to click any of those. What you're looking for is the one that has just the V and it says gtav.exe. Now you see when I hover over it, it shows you right there, NVE, LSPDFR. I don't want that one. Now if I hover over this one, that's MVGA ReShade. I already have ReShade in that. If I hover over this one, it says just Grand Theft Auto 5.exe. This is the one that you want, okay? Well, that I want, yours might say the same thing if yours just says Grand Theft Auto, okay? So if you have multiple files, you're going to want to just hover over it and look right at the end. I can't get to it fast enough. But when it brings up that little bar where it says Program Files, 86, Steam, Steam Apps, look at the end of it. okay? And make sure it just says GTA 5, uh, you know, the file that you want, right before it says GTA5.exe. See, that one just says Grand Theft Auto V. That's the one I want, okay? Once you find the one you want, you're going to click it, okay? You could also go to Browse, and you can go to your common folder like we did, and you could pick it from there too. So like I could click right here, and I could just click open, and it's going to open that. Oh no, yeah, I would have to go in there. So what I do is just hover over it, make sure it's the right one you want, and just click it, guys. Oh, double click. Yeah, you got to double click it. Okay. So this is where you can choose what you want in your game. Okay. You don't have to pick any if you don't want to. The more you pick, the more options in the game it gives you, and I'll show you. Obviously, as always, we're gonna go in game and check this out. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all the options because trust me, it can take forever. But this is various bloom shaders, flashlight, retro fog. So we're gonna click that. I believe I clicked swirl zigzag. I didn't click that one. I did click this one, perfect perspective, filmatic. Yeah, I clicked that one. The comic, color isolation, composition. I did do the shaders by Russell, B. Russell. The Quint shader framework, I went and I believe I clicked that one. A complete set of shamers, shaders with bloom, DOF, and color manipulation. I did pick that one. An extensive collection of color and contrast, yes. Depth-based stereo 3D effects, and I did click that one. Uh, I did not click the a set of shaders for virtual photographers. If you make real cinematic videos through Rockstar, then you might want to select that one. But you could select any ones you want. The ones I am not, I'm selecting everything except for shaders by Radegast, Otis Effects, and that's it. I didn't select those ones. Once you have the ones you want selected, you're just going to click OK. And you're also going to want to click OK here. Yeah, you want to keep all those in. Okay, these are going to be the files that it's going to install into your Grand Theft Auto main directory. So click OK on that. And as well as all of these, click OK on that. Okay. Usually it's the Direct 3D 10, 11, 12. That's for like Windows 10 and up. If you have Windows 7 or 8, you're going to want to click the oops. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, so click OK again here. And you're going to click OK again here. And you're just going to keep clicking OK. Okay, guys. What it's doing is all those things that we selected at the beginning, it's going to ask you, it's going to tell you if, you know, these are the things we're installing into our game. So click OK there, click OK there, click OK there. And you just keep clicking OK, guys. And yep, we want to click OK there. And there we go. ReShade setup was successful. Now, you can go into this right here and edit your ReShade settings, but you're not in the game yet, so it's pointless to do it. What we're going to do is ReShade setup was successful. Just go ahead and hit the X button on that, and yeah, I guess we didn't have to go into our main directory, so we can exit out of that. Yeah, that is it, guys. Exit out of your web browser and all that other good stuff, and I will see you guys in the game. All right, guys, so here we are in the game. Um, After you install this, what I advise to do is restart your computer, okay? Once you restart your computer, your Steam likes to kind of reload up and to make sure everything's good. And then when you do start your game, you're going to see it has a whole new intro, okay? You're going to see like this box that you see up in the top left corner. Actually, it's going across the whole screen. Um, it's going to say that it was installed and to press your home key to start the tutorial, okay? So your whole Grand Theft Auto loading screen is now different. It's going to show different vehicles. It's going to have the ReShade. I'm sorry. It's you'll see. So you're not going to see anything different. I'm sorry. I just realized it showed something different for me because I have the Redux. Okay. So if you have Redux or Natural Vision, then obviously you're already going to see the new intro. But you will see this box at the top if you're installing it into a vanilla version with no other graphics mods. You will see this box at the top. So already I could see the difference. I don't think it's as good as my Make Visuals Great Again. This again, I installed ReShade into Redux. So if you want it like the Make Visuals Great Again, like I said, click the link down below to install Make Visuals Great Again. Make sure your computer, your graphics card can handle it. You don't want to do any, you don't want to drop any FPS or anything like that. And I'll also show you how to do all that in this video. Okay, guys, we're going to cover everything. All right. So, again, this is ReShade installed into my Grand Theft Auto that has Redux or Redux, however it's pronounced. Okay. So you're going to want to hit your home button. And your home button is going to bring up, well, two things, but you can just hit your back button to get rid of that. Okay, we are going to skip the tutorial. All right, guys. Now, here is all of the things right here. And when I say there's a lot, there is a lot there, guys. All of that there. They're all different things, okay? So maybe that's why I don't notice a difference yet because I didn't turn anything on yet. So what you could do is you could start right at the top. What you could do is you can click it and you're going to see they'll have different effects. Some you're going to be like, oh God, no, I don't want that, you know? And this looks like you're looking through either a TV monitor or a screen door or something. So we don't want that. So you're just going to unclick it. And that's the good thing. If you click it and you don't like it, just put it, just unclick it again. Monochrome, which kind of gives you that. That's real cool. If you're doing an olden day video, oh man, CJ, Criminal Justice, I hope you're watching this, man. When you were doing that episode with that olden day car, man, look at this right here, man. You could do a black and white video. You got your pirate curve. Okay, that makes your colors pop a little more. Okay, you know what? Maybe we will go through these all, guys. If you don't want to go through these all, then hit the timestamps or, I mean, the tutorial's done. Go ahead and install it. But if I'm just going to kind of go through it, and wow, that really makes the colors pop there. That adds some brightness, and you could do multiple ones. Like we could select that, and it has a different tone to it. So if we click that, it kind of makes it brighter. Okay, and focal. Some you won't even notice a difference. You got to kind of look around as you do it. But I mean, you can already see just by clicking these two the depth of the paint on the car. I mean, that is amazing. Technicolor, that's a little too bright for my taste. Chroma key. Yeah, some you might not notice a difference, but we're just gonna. Oh, that's nice right there. Look at that. I like that. The Technicolor too. I like that. Curves. I mean, guys and gals, this stuff is just, it's just awesome, man. And then when you click it. When you click it, you got other things down here that you can change. I think this is more for advanced. I don't mess with any of that, so that's your call if you want to try it and mess with it. Um, but that's up to you guys. And if you hover, over certain things, like this adds a little bit of, see, that adds a little bit of, as you can see, it does some weird things with the texture there. So we're going to get rid of that one. I don't like that one. Some of them, if you hover over them, it will tell you what it will do, okay? But, yeah, there's some that do some really off-the-wall stuff. But I like the ones that just make the color pop, man. And yeah, like I said, you just go through them all and check out which ones you want. Like I said, there was one. Actually, this right here, cursor, displays on-screen mouse cursor. You don't want that. Real grain. Colorful poster. Now, what we could do, okay, if you hit your, now we're at colorful poster. If you hit your home button, right, it always brings that up too. All right, so we're not going to stay on this one. Trust me, that is insane. But man, I don't even know if I could see it. Holy cow, guys. All right, all I want to do is I just want to, we're going to teleport. Let me get in my car. We're going to teleport to the city. So because you maybe you want to do some of these options while in the city, you know, that way. Oh God, I gotta take that option off of there. So you just hit your home button again, okay? And again, it's gonna bring that up right there, and we're gonna get rid of colorful poster, okay, guys? So there we go. Let me get out of my car because that X scanner is. All right, so okay, so Unimask. You know, you could also, you know, click these and see what it does. That kind of adds a little, you know, little shadow around all your. And we could also move this over here. These are different. Some of them will bring up these shaders that you can select. Again, that's a little advanced for me. I don't really, you know, I didn't really touch with any of that stuff. So let's see. There's the cursor. This one's kind of cool. This one adds a little more of the realism look. Kind of makes the things pop. We could also hit F3. Oh, I can't do it. All right, let's hit the home button. Exit out of this. Let's hit F3, and let's go to time. We're gonna put it. We're gonna go to evening, so it's at night. Look at that. Wow. All right. Again, this is with, and we're gonna make it extra sunny. But as you can see, you make sure that when you're going through these options, you make sure you change it to night and day if you can with Simple Trainer or any other trainer you may have, okay? Let's hit the home button again, exit out of that. All right, so let's bring this back over here. Okay, so one of the options up top, which we'll go back to, kind of has that little haze. Look at that one. That's pretty. That's pretty far out. Pirate depth, grain spread. I don't know why that's red, but it won't let me do it. That's okay. You got rim light, vibrance. You know, there. Listen, guys, that one kind of adds a little flare, a little lens flare, as if you know. Again, this is like one that would be great for if you're making cinematic videos through your Grand Theft Auto. There's a screen shake. When you hit your mouse button, the screen will shake. Again, see that? Again, if you're making videos, great thing to have. Pirate light. So there's just a lot. There's a cartoon one. So it kind of makes everything look cartoony. There's also a comic one, but there it is right here. The comic one is pretty cool. Look at that. I mean, how far out is this, guys? It's pretty wicked. It's pretty wicked. But there's so many more. I'm not going to go through all of them. That fogginess look. Let's see if it's one of these ones here. Yeah, see? This adaptive tone mapper kind of adds that haze. So if you wanted to shut that off, you know, and that's why I said you're going to want to do it, you know, at night. Look at that, the monochrome at night, the black and white. That is so fucking cool. You know, you're going to want to change them. You know, you're going to want to work with them during the day and at night, okay? Now, once you have everything done, you're going to want to check your FPF, okay? That's your frames per second, for those that don't know. One good way of doing it is getting your police car or a regular car, you know, turn your lights. Look at them lights. Look at those lights pop like that, guys. What you're gonna want to do is just start like flying through your city at night. Make sure to do it at night because at night is when it uses the most like FPS and stuff like that. Okay, so you know you're just kind of flying through. See if you see any lag. The thing with the Redux is it adds like realism to your car crashes and stuff like that. So it's pretty insane. That's why I suggest if you're gonna do this mod, do it with the make visuals great again. And believe me, guys, you will not. Oh gosh, you will not regret it. The Redux changes your gun sounds. It changes your car's handling, so you can't take corners like you used to, you know, with all other mods. So it's different, okay? Redux doesn't just change your graphics; it changes a lot of stuff. Okay, it changes your weapon sounds. As you can see, it's got that bright taxi light in there with the Redux. Holy cow! So yeah. So once you see if you do feel like you have lag, okay, one thing you can do is we're gonna find a spot to go to, okay? Like we'll go right here, and you want to get out of your car, and you want to hit your start button, okay, guys? Go to settings, go to graphics, okay? What you're gonna want to do is you could look through all your graphics here. Now you're gonna get some that say very high, you know. You could play with it. If you look right at the top, it says video memory, okay? If that green bar is up high and you see the green bar right at the top? I can't, oh yeah, I can point it to you. Right here. If this is set up high and you don't have the processor or graphics card to handle it, you're going to lose your FPS, okay, guys? So, as you go down through all of these options, as you change it, you'll see that bar go up and down, okay? You can change it to high, change that to high, and the some won't affect the bar, some will. That one does. Um, but as you go through, there are some that are like ultra. You could set up to ultra. There's one that's ultra, the grass quality. And as you see, none of this is changing. So um, I can set my I could set my grass to ultra. Then you got softest. Yeah, see now this one's moving. So 263, so obviously the AMD. But I like to just do uh, soft. Post effects, they say to always keep this at ultra, but if you're losing FPS, you could drop it down to high. Okay, this is where most of your uh, these are the options where most of your FPS is going to come in handy. Now, before you even mess with any of these, another way you could check it, and I'm waiting to do this last because for some reason, Grand Theft Auto always crashes out after you do it. So this is going to crash out to my desktop, which is fine because I'm ready to wrap this up. What you could do is you can go back. Oh, nope. You made changes. Would you like to apply the select a no or restore this menu to the last applier? So yeah, we don't want to do that right now. So once you get above graphics, you can see right down here, you can run benchmark test. It'll tell you to hit the tab button or to hit the Y button if you use controller. So just hit that Y button, okay guys? Before running a benchmark test, the game will create a restore point. Once benchmark test has ended, you will be returned to this point. No, you won't because it kicks you out. Do you want to continue? Go ahead and click yes. Now, this is going to show you with your current visual mods, your processor. For those that have never did a benchmark test, it will show you different aspects during the day. So as you can see, I have really low FPS with this right now. Okay, guys. Now, in my Make Visuals Great Again one, I'm running like 60 to 65 FPS, which is great during the day and at night. See right here, it's at 60. Usually nighttime, it drops a little bit, but this one seems to be working fine. It goes to different parts of the map. Obviously, different parts of the map if you're in the city. your FPS can drop because there's all the buildings, all the street lights, everything that your graphics card is drawing from. As you go out to the country and that, where there's just trees and a few lights, you know, if it's raining out, then when it goes to night, it drops a little bit, as you can see. So this is a good way. So if your FPS is at 40, 30, you're going to want to go into your graphics menu and just play with some of those very high. Switch it to high. Get that green bar that I showed you to drop a little lower, and this will fix your FPS, as you can see right here. And then you'll start getting what you want is you want between 55 and 65 FPS. That's usually, you could run it at night, you could drive fast, and you won't get any frame drops or anything like that. So what this does is it'll start this one, and then it will kind of zoom in to a jet. As you can hear the jet right there, you see it fly by. The camera's going to go to the jet, and it's going to show you what your frame rate does when you're like really going fast across the map. So as you can see, this is at a good 50, 58 to 60. You see we got up to 62. And it'll go over to the city. And I think once it gets near the city as well is where I will exit this out. As you can see, the plane it's hitting, these trees usually aren't in the game. This is the forest mod. That's pretty funny. But as you can see, the closer you get to the city, the FPS is probably going to drop down a little bit because now you're flying over the city. So there's more stuff that's trying to come into the game. You know what I mean? So here we are with all the lights and all the neons and stuff like that. That FPS is going to drop. So I'm going to go into my graphics mod, and I'm just simply going to, tweak a few of my graphics mods, just like I did with the Make Visuals Great Again one. Okay, guys? So, yeah, the FPS is really low right there. It's at 38, 39. That's low. You will see some lag, as you can see. The wheels are weird. The shading is weird. So, yeah, I've never went this far in the benchmark test, but that is it, guys. We're gonna exit out on the benchmark test, and like I said, it never returns you back to the game. It always just boots you out to the main menu. So this is the intro video I was telling you about. This is what I see now when I load my Grand Theft Auto, only because I have Redux in this file. Oh, who knows? Maybe it will load me back into the game. Usually it kicks me out to my desktop whenever I end the benchmark test. But, yep, there it goes. Which is fine because we're going to be wrapping this up. So, oh, you can see my little, yeah, let's bring that down. Yeah, we're going to exit that. We know you crashed. So that is it, guys. From what I've seen with this, my recommendation is try it with the vanilla. If you don't have any graphics mods in your game, try it with the vanilla. If you want a good graphics mod that works really well, and as you just go look at my warrant video that I posted. That's with Make Visuals Great Again. I haven't tried the ReShade with the Natural Vision Evolved. I might try that and see how that looks, but I'm not really feeling the Redux one. I really like the Make Visuals Great Again one, guys. So like I said, link down below. If you want to put in Make Visuals Great Again, you will need OpenIV. So link below will be the link for the ReShade, a link on a tutorial on how to install OpenIV, which will be part of like the whole main install of LSPDFR and everything. Just go to the timestamp and click the install OpenIV timestamp, and that'll take you just to that. And then I'll add a link to the how to install Make Visuals Great Again, and then come back to the this ReShade tutorial, and yeah, give it a go. I showed you how to change your graphics settings, so you can go in there and mess with them. Check your FPS. If your FPS is low, go back to your graphics setting, tweak them, work with them a little bit, and get it to where your FPS is between 55 and 65 FPS in your benchmark test. Again, my computer specs are down below, all the way at the end. I think that is it, guys. Northcutt, this video is for you. And for anybody else who really wants their game to pop, okay? Um, I want to say, before I go, I want to say congratulations to Cookies and Cream again for winning the giveaway last night and for getting crazy subscribers, man. You deserve it, kid. More power to you. I hope I can do whatever I can to get you up there climbing. Guys, check out my YouTube brothers and sisters down below. Criminal Justice, Captain Horn 23, Don't Be a Stranger, Painless Venom, Big G, Cookies and Cream. Check them out. These guys are amazing, amazing people. Subscribe to their channels. I really wouldn't be where I am without a lot of these guys. So, uh, and again, Criminal Justice and Captain Horn for putting me on to this ReShade mod. So here it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Um, yeah, that's it. Till next time, guys. Be safe, be healthy, be positive. Follow the rules and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamers out. Peace.